Pretty proud of myself. It took 45 minutes to load up and go. Here I have really not a lot of stuff back here. I've got my bedroll and that furniture moving blanket, which I use as a carpet and worked wonderful. I'm going to use that from now on. The bed of the truck is so much more organized. This is my trash I'm dropping off on the way out. So much more organized than when I came. I've got 3 tubs, 1, 2, and 3 over there. My bed on top. I've got a bungee cord going across, and then I've got one going across the back from all the way from one end to the other. That way, hopefully, you see the red cord, it goes all the way around the back. Hopefully, I can get all the way home and all the totes will not slide all the way back here. You see? And if they do, hopefully that bungee cord is still connected where I can pull them forward and I won't have to climb into the bed of the truck. So, I am heading to the Whistle Stop Cafe to get breakfast on my way out of town. I guess I should shut the door over here. This is like maybe my 5th time camping in Lake Livingston at the Hercules Loop. I think is what it's called. So you remember yesterday my chair was there and my tent was here. And I have a nice big tarp that I put under the tent to keep, because I always bug out in the morning. And there's dew and it makes moisture, makes sand stick to the bottom. And I always put it on a big tarp so that the sand won't stick and I can load up and go. And when I get home, I just need to pack it away. Well, I don't know what made me do it, but the tarp I used, I had the big tarp, but the first tarp I pulled out was too small for the tent, and I didn't even realize that till the tent was 80% assembled. So I couldn't pull that smaller one out. So 80% of the underside of the tent is dry and clean, but the outer edges have wet sand sticking to it. Let's put the heater on. So I'm going to slowly drive around to the trash dump and dump this bag of trash. It's a big bag of trash because I threw away that little tarp. That little tarp, I cannot remember what it came in. I did not buy it as a tarp. I think it came with something, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it was. I prefer the heat to be on my feet than in my face, so I got that going. Let's see. Oh, to Utah there. Friend in Utah. Let's drive around to the skip. 20 miles an hour here is required. Nobody's coming. My neighbors just pulled out in their vehicle. Maybe they went to the bathroom. Some people drive to the bathroom. Or maybe they left to go have breakfast. I do not know. A lot of people are packing up. This campsite over here, I don't think you can see it. Oh, that is my neighbors right there. And I did not realize that bathroom was so close, but I didn't need it. I had my combat toilet with me and all the accoutrements. Good morning. But that campsite, I was kind of perplexed by it. Kind of reminded me of me back in the day. It might have been the same thing, but they had 5 tents and there was not a lot of noise coming from there. So I would speculate less than 10 people, maybe 5 people, 1 per tent. I don't know, but it was not a lot of people. But when I pulled out yesterday morning and saw that campsite, they had stacks upon stacks of cases of water and cases of soda. Oh boy, that's awesome. I'm glad that was empty. I'm just driving with it on my console like a dummy. But I was just surprised. It looked like a military logistics setup. They just had stack after stack after stack of soda in cases of water. And they got here after I did. And you can see as we were leaving, they're all packed up to go. So they were here 36 hours? There's no way there was enough people in that campsite to justify that amount of soda. So maybe that was just somebody over providing, erring on the side of caution, I guess. I don't know, but I was just really, I'm going to close that right window because air's coming right on my ear. It's making it cold. Oh man, somebody there. Oh boy. And when I take this trash bag out, I got to take the two little solar powered lanterns off the hook in the back. I hung them up there last night so that they would use up. What is that? What is that? What is that? Oh my God, I thought that was something else. He's emptying a vacuum.
I've never seen that before. You scared me to death. I thought it was a snake. I've never seen that before. That's interesting. Okay, I've never seen that before. Cool.
Wow, oh my God, I'm shaking. That I really thought he found a snake and was playing with it. Doing this with one hand. Hi. Okay. Shut the tailgate. Make sure my tent, that's my rain fly. I used it to cover. You see I got secured by a bungee because I don't have a top to that tote. So I covered it with my rain fly, secured it with the bungee, then flipped it upside down. That way, driving 70 miles an hour on 59, it won't catch a sail. There we go. Let's go to the Whistle Stop Cafe and get some breakfast. I saw they open at 6 a.m. so I don't know if y'all heard him. He said that's his septic tank. It looks like a Hoover to me. Looks like a Hoover to me. And I think that's my neighbor. I just realized that's my neighbor. Well, the person that was across the street from me, and not the car that I saw at the lavatories. Okay. It is my neighbor because he's got that thing on the back. I saw that earlier and I thought it was like some sort of hitch. Okay, let's go. Let's go. That's what I say to Roxy every time I pull away. Let's go. And when I do that, you see her put a little puppy paw grips on so she don't slide on the door frame. I missed Roxy on this trip. I really have. But if I had her with me, I would not have been able to do everything I wanted to do, because it was just an absolute fluke that I noticed, because I don't normally look at this. But every place I walked into, I immediately saw a sign that said no pets. So if I had thought that I could have brought her and then brought her to lunch with me, oh dude, I said twice in the last 6 minutes, I said I need to take those solar lanterns off. Good grief. And I forgot. Let's see if I can reach them from where I am. I doubt it, because I don't want to undo my seat. I cannot reach it. Good grief. You see how my non-brain works? Isn't it beautiful today? Look at that. I got a text message at 1:30 a.m. and I must have not heard it. I forgot to take these down after I said twice I need to take those down. Good grief. So who's it? Oh, my friend Michelle. She goes, good gravy. Look, they've recharged already a little bit, but these are really more decorative than useful. I need to stop bringing them. But somebody texted me at 1:30 in the morning and said that my videos where I'm driving and rambling is similar to Quentin Tarantino on a drug-induced or something. Said something to that effect. I'm like, you're welcome. You are welcome. That's all you got to say? Well, to that I say, you are welcome. Good morning to you, sir. One of my favorite cousins. You are. Maybe you are the favorite cousin. I don't know now. I do not know. But I noticed on every place that I walked in, continuing with my Quentin Tarantino rant, I noticed every place I walked into, there was a sign that said no pets allowed. So I would not have enjoyed a nice breakfast with Roxy Roo. She would not have been able to go into the little antique shops. So, and I will not leave my niece's dog, tethered to a tree at a campsite and leave. I would never have done that. Never, never, never. But I really did miss her. I really wish she was with me, but if I do that, that will be in the future where I have a guest with me who will stay at the tent site. If you know what I mean. Okay, I am hitting the road. I will talk at you later.